goes back to comedians. At times, comics, and again,
He's funny as hell, by the way.
I respect the art. But essentially what you're doing is you're making light of somebody's pain to get your own satisfaction.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So okay, yeah.
Yes. By the way,
That's
you're right.
true.
So that is selfish. So if I decide that I'm mad at your selfishness, I could react however I want
he definitely wanted the girls to like him off that joke.
As long as it works within the law.
Well,
if you break the law, you go to jail.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit. I got enough money. I got enough money to take care of that.
But by the way, that's true. I'm just saying, it seems like you're giving an okay for people to do acts of violence, and I don't think you're saying that.
What I'm saying
like
is,
if someone doesn't like what the president's doing, they're not allowed to attack the president.
But also, Schulz, here's the thing: even if you don't have money, if a person chooses to violate you, they don't give a fuck. Like if you say something about them that makes them want to put hands on you, they just want to put hands on you.
Right, but we're not saying that that's allowed or is okay.
No,
that behavior is reprehensible.
Hey man, I just that's Schulz trying to protect himself, right?
I'm trying to protect y'all. I don't want you guys out here going, "Hey, you should be able to punch someone for jokes." And then you've had situations.
I'm not saying that.
You've had situations where people attacked you over jokes, bro.
And nothing I can do about it.
Yes, there is. You got to wax.
Yeah, but that's what you got to do. You hire your security, or you fucking, you get your gun. You do whatever it is you do.
But this is what I would say though. I think it's unfair to poke somebody so much and say, "Well, legally you can't hit me." You know,
can't do that, Schulz.
Don't set yourself up to get hit because you might get hit.
You might get hit, man.
And you might
catch these jokes.
You might catch,
and you might catch more now that I know you're sensitive.
Nah, people gonna say that's what you get then. Like you kept fucking with them.
Listen, I'm no fucking tough guy. I've never been a tough guy out here. I'm not trying to say but I love this comedy shit. And I love jokes. So when I see people acting crazy like that.
You know what you need to do? Get you somebody to hold you down while you on that stage. Because motherfuckers is crazy now. I just saw somebody pull out a gun at a Mike Tyson show. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see that shit?
Oh, I did see that video.
That shit was cold.
That's stuff you need to see.
The dude pulled the gun out. Well, no, they said the dude tried to fight Mike. Right?
Yeah. He wanted to fight Mike. Mike didn't fight him. Then he pulled out a gun.
On somebody else.
Luckily, they hugged it out, but that could have all ended bad.
That shit could have ended bad. Like, it's like, yo, we've seen enough situations where comedians have gotten attacked on stage. I saw somebody, I think Donnell put out a top 10 list of comedians you don't run up on when they on the stage. You know what I'm saying? And I think he was like number 5 because of some situation that happened back in the day. But it's the truth. Like, people are sensitive, and I know it's easy to say, like, oh man, you shouldn't have came to this comedy show if you're sensitive.
Well, no, you can go, you can leave. Nobody's upset
just don't
about
sit in
that.
the front.
Or don't sit in the front, or you can go, you can leave. You're allowed to be upset. No, any comic that says, oh, you're not allowed to be upset, shut the fuck up. That's bullshit. Yeah, everybody's allowed to react the way that they want to react. But you have to understand that this is comedy and there are going to be feelings hurt. And we don't know what's going on in every single person's life that's in that crowd. We're just trying to make jokes, trying to make light of things. We don't know you got a fucking disease. We thought you just looking good with a bald head.
How long were you been comedian?
15 years or something like that.
How many guys jumped on you?
I got punched in the face once. On stage.
How really? What was the joke?
I told you guys this. This is way back in the day. Yeah.
So you understand it. You don't like it, but you understand it.
Yeah.
And by the way, nobody should like it. Like, you don't want to get attacked for doing your craft.
And then hold on, you stood there and let the guy punch you like Chris did?
No, so I was doing the show in a bar, Cafe Mocha. Shouts to Smokey Suarez. I love Smokey. Smokey would put me up all the time. And it was what called a hood room or the Chitlin Circuit or whatever the fuck they call it. Basically, there's like a black comedy scene as well. But it's in New York.
Chitlins? What the fuck?
Bro, they called it that. I don't fucking know. But, damn, but it's in New York, so I grew up in New York. I don't give a fuck who's there. Let's just work on some jokes. I wasn't funny yet, and I was just making fun of this Puerto Rican dude. And then he walked up to me, but there's no stage. So I didn't know if he was going to the bathroom. Like, people just walk by. You in a bar. So he just stands right in front of me. I'm like, what's up, man? And then he goes, you tell me what's up. And he just swings on me, right? But the dudes went and grabbed him, and the dudes grabbed me, and they separated me from him before I could not do anything to him. I mean, I'm in Harlem. I'm going to start fucking up this Puerto Rican guy.
He got cousins.
Get the fuck out of here, right? But luckily, they separated us, and then gave me back the mic, and then I kept doing my thing. But I kept doing my thing. I did not. And I clowned his ass after they threw his ass out. Now, granted, he wasn't there. But you keep on doing the jokes, and I went back the next week, and I did the jokes again.
That was the best part about the whole thing.
Chris Rock is going to do that. He's better.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Rock
He's
did a great
definitely going to talk about it.
If Chris don't got a strong 20-25 added to his ego death, and by the way, it's a perfect...
Son,
it's ego death is perfect.
Yeah, he put it out there in the world.
It's perfect. Ego death is a perfect title to talk about that situation.
That's the name of his show?
Yeah, stand-up show. I don't know if him and Kev's show got a name, because him and Kev going out this summer, and then...
Which is dope.
Yeah, then Chris is going out. But I mean, listen,
Him
man.
and Will probably gonna end up doing something together.
They going absolutely
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've seen somebody have. No, not somebody. Somebody like Will have a meltdown like this.
And we gotta give him grace.
We've seen
for
it
that.
before. We've seen.
I'm surprised he hasn't broke earlier, to be honest.
Exactly.
When he started saying he was throwing up after coming or some shit, what was that?
Well, I don't know about that, Andrew.
After having
I heard
sex.
something like
After
that.
having sex, he was
Somebody.
throwing up.
It was a reason for that, though. I
I think
remember
the
in
girl
the book.
pussy stink.
I
No,
think
it
Oh
wasn't,
my
man.
God! I
it
don't
might
want
have been that.
No, it wasn't. No, it's because it was because he was in love and he wanted to be with the woman, but they broke up. And so when he was trying to feeding his ego, out here sleeping with a whole bunch of different women, he knew he didn't care about them, and he knew these relationships were meaningless, and he said it would make him physically sick.
Yikes.
Listen, he's a very self-aware individual, man. I like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. The more you tear your mask off, the more you start ripping that mask off, sometimes skin gonna come off with that motherfucker. And what you saw Sunday, you saw skin come off. You know what I mean? Like, he took a lot of skin off on Sunday. So I just hope this continues to give him the courage to really just keep showing up as
I
himself.
don't want you to get him an out, though. They keep saying mental health. They're like, I think that's just him reacting off somebody doing something to his wife.
That's mental health, Wax.
What are you talking about? So if I'm protecting my family, that's mental health?
He had a breakdown.
Protecting
It wasn't
your
just
fa-
over
what-
the
what's
protection of the
gonna
That
happen?
is
family.
Like-
protecting his family though by standing up for his wife.
He said it in
Standing
his,
up for his
he
wife.
said in his apology.
Probably just saying mental health. Just
No, man.
to water it down.
No.
Taylor really wants to say something. Come here, Taylor.
Oh, go on that
Okay.
microphone, Taylor.
Unlike these people, I would never silence a black queen. Okay?
No, Kendra, don't hurt me for this one.
Andrew, I'll
But-
fight you.
Based off of what happened, was it last year with the entanglements and all the other stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love Jada.
Your braids are entangled.
Your braids look beautiful.
Are you supposed
Damn,
to say that?
yeah.
Didn't we just talk about protecting black women? What's up with you?
See, y'all,
Yeah, what's up
y'all
with
gotta
you?
stop using that hashtag out of context.
What's up with you?
That had nothing to do with
It
protecting
is.
black women.
We were talking about hair and everything else.
You can't say nothing about black
Anyway,
women here, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
That's crazy.
technically speaking, they're twists, right?
Are they tangled?
And they
Listen,
are
if-
tangled,
if-
right?
if- Charlotte,
I mean, that is
if she
part
had a
of
man,
the
if he had
style,
hit you, you really
right?
nothing you could do.
Nothing I could do.
Yeah.
Nothing I could do.
Yeah. Is Charlamagne's hair entangled at all or nothing?
You need to
Wait,
relax.
that-
You need to
that's
relax
like Jada.
because I could be suffering from alopecia.
He got
do y'all realize?
Hey, look.
You think she relax?
Y'all see what happened with Will,
I
right?
could be suffering from alopecia. I could be suffering from alopecia. You need to be. You don't know.
We're gonna
Taylor,
know. We're gonna.
you don't know.
Like you said in the beginning, Andrew. We're gonna
Yeah.
let this black queen speak. So
That's
what's
what
the
I'm
point?
talking about.
What's
That's right.
the point you
That's
want to
right.
make, sweetheart? Go ahead, make your point.
So,
Okay.
I have a
Shit.
question
What is
though.
alopecias anyway?
Say what?
Stop it. Listen, we're gonna listen. Go ahead. We're
They
listening
grow in
to you.
Georgia a lot.
Shut up.
They
Be
do. They grow.
quiet.
Like there's a whole show, The Real Housewives of Atlanta. They hold them.
I get all
They do. They do. They do. They do.
They
They do. They do.